and welcome to this month's Mills Meets. I'm joined in the studio here at Phoenix FM by J-Brooker today. Hey Jay,
hello.
How are you?
Hello. Yeah, not bad. You right?
Good. I'm very well, thank you. Now you are a rapper from Romford, and
Yeah.
you have an EP that's just recently come out,
Yeah,
which we're
yeah.
going to be chatting about in a bit. But I always start my interviews with a few random questions just for a bit of fun. Okay, so you up for this? Okay, so my first one is: would you rather go back to being age 14, knowing everything you know now, or would you rather know now everything you'll learn in the future?
I don't know, actually. I think I'd rather know everything in the future now.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but then I could kind of, I don't know.
It's a tough question, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's a hard one, actually.
What was you like
yeah.
when you were 14?
I was stupid when I was 14. I was stupid when I was 14. I don't know. I really don't know.
Tough one, isn't it?
I don't know.
There's pros and cons for both, isn't there?
Yeah. I'm trying to weigh up, but no, I don't know. I really don't know for that one.
Fair enough. Okay, let's try this question then. Would you rather be really smelly and never be able to get rid of the smell, or be really hairy and never be able to get rid of the hair? So you just shave and it comes straight back.
Well, I'm already hairy. I've got a lot of beard and that, so I'll do hairy.
Stay hairy. I think I'd be smelly because personally I've got no sense of smell, so it would just affect everyone else and not me.
Not you,
If
yeah.
I was really hairy in the summer, you get really hot and sweaty, wouldn't you? Wouldn't be nice.
Yeah, I suppose.
But then you get smelly anyway.
Yeah,
so
yeah, either way.
you end up with both. This might be a tough question for you. So if rapping and music didn't exist, what other skills would you want to replace them?
I'd like to do photography, actually.
Oh, nice.
I would like to do photography and do music videos and stuff like that. So
Cool.
if it didn't exist, well, I couldn't do any music videos, but I could try and film a show or something like that. So, yeah.
Well, fortunately for you, rapping does exist, and you are very good at it.
Thank you.
As I mentioned, you've got a new EP out, so
Yes,
do you want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, I released that on the 4th of May. It's had a very good kind of reaction at the minute. It's been a long time coming as well, so ever since I set up the kind of record label that me and my brother done, I've just been working on it and kind of trying to perfect that, get the sound right. A lot of songs went into that, a lot of hours went into it, a lot of different tracks that I've made but didn't make the cut kind of thing. So yeah, a lot has gone into it.
How do you choose what kind of tracks are going to go on there if you've got so many?
I don't know. I kind of went with the theme because I called it Underrated. I kind of went for the theme for that. So it's kind of me just talking about myself, how I've come, how far I've come, what's happened in the last year or so, and kind of put them together from that. So
yeah, because you've been doing music for a long time, haven't you? You went from when you were younger and you've kind of transformed.
Just over 10 years I've been doing music.
Oh wow, long time. So, well, how did you get into it?
It was just at school. So when I was at school, we just started doing like freestyles in the playground, stuff like that. Stuff that you do when you're younger.
Yeah.
People used to make diss songs about each other kind of thing. So yeah, that was me. That's how I got into it, and just carried on from there really.
Nice. And your EP has got some collaborations on it, hasn't it? Who
Yes.
features on your EP?
I've got Absinetti on there, Braveheart L&D, and we've got Shax B on there. So Braveheart and Shax B and Absinetti, they've been working with us as a record label. So I've just done a few collaborations with them and just kind of put them onto the EP there.
Yeah. And do you find it hard collaborating with other people? Is there like creative differences, or do you?
No, it's been really well. We've actually, like, everyone gels really well into the team as well. So it was quite nice to get them on there because Absinetti and Shax B, they kind of got the singing kind of rap as well. Yeah. So that gels really well. Braveheart L&D is just a straight rapper, so it was easy to get him on a verse and just put him onto a second verse on one of the tracks. But yeah, we've gelled really well, especially the Absinetti track. I really like that one.
Cool, because they're also part of, you mentioned you've got a production company label, and they're all part of that, aren't they? Tell us a bit about Road Productions.
So we set it up in September last year. Me and my brother come together because I gave up music for a little while. Yeah. So I kind of got back into it by doing a record label. But it's more like events as well. So we do like events management, just managing artists really. There's a couple of people signed, but a lot of people just work closely with us. They come to all our events, perform. We put a lot of things on in Kosho in Romford. We put a lot of events on there, and we recently went to Amsterdam as well.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we took quite a few of our artists down to Amsterdam. A festival over there. But yeah, it's took off really well, especially in the Romford area. It's gone really well.
Yeah, because I was going to ask, how do you start a label? Like, where do you get the promotions to get artists on? How does it happen?
It just come around from nowhere.
Really?
Yeah, it just come around. Me and my brother were sitting around the dinner table, literally, and we were like, oh, how can I get back into music? And we was like, let's do something different. Let's start up a record label. So we looked into it for about a month, and we just set it up. It was kind of on the spot kind of thing, really.
Important question: what was you having for dinner that night?
It was chicken shop, actually.
Was it? Sounds good. So, Road Productions, as you say, have always got events going on. So, have you got any coming up that you want to promote? 30th
of July, we've got a event coming up. We're not sure on the venue right now, but we've got the 30th of July, definitely. I think it's a Monday night, but we're going to try and get 20 artists on there, just to showcase all night.
So if someone's watching and they want to be involved in that, how can they contact you?
Contact me on Instagram. That's probably my best way to get in touch with me. That's J_Brooker Music.
Cool. So get involved. If you're out there and you want to be involved in this event, J-Brooker's your guy. So also you help, you make lots of music videos. Is Road Productions kind of part of that, or is that something you like to do yourself? Yeah,
that's it's my best mate, Billy. He never done anything like that before. So I said to him, do you mind doing like music videos? Because he's good at taking pictures. Yeah. So I kind of was like, do you mind coming and doing my music videos for me? So he set up his own one. He's called Onset Media. He kind of set it up, and he's done every music video that I've ever done. We started out doing them on the iPhone.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we started off our first couple of music videos we done on his iPhone.
They're good quality, aren't they?
Very good quality, very good quality. We started out there, and then we've expanded. He's got a proper camera now and stuff like that. So, and he's doing music videos for a lot of the artists in our team as well. So he's taken off really well. Yeah. He's taken off really well.
And you guys work well together, having you've got ideas that you want to put in there, and he's got ideas.
Yeah. It makes it better that he's my mate. So it makes it a lot easier for us to just kind of throw ideas into there. I can call him at like 2 in the morning and say, I've got this idea that I want.
So what are you calling this early?
Yeah, and he's got to work at 6 in the morning. He's like, don't ring me now. But it's really good, and we've got our differences as well, and we kind of, But no, we work well together. We do work really well together.
Don't ever argue, will you? Because you're great music man.
I have to get a new guy in.
Yeah. So when you first came in earlier, you did a performance for us. Do you just want to introduce it for us, my life? A little watch.
This is J-Brooker, All Seems Clear.
I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. Now it all seems clear like she left the tap running. Now she's blowing up like I left the gas running. Now it all seems clear. Now she's blowing up like I left the gas. She told me that I'm gone in the head, and I think of the maddest things, and some of the things that I say are so embarrassing. But she weren't complaining when I took her out to Madison's. We're still riding Ubers, we ain't hopping at the Madison. Sometimes I'm the nicest guy that she's ever met. In the switch of a second, yeah, she wishes I was dead. My mouth turns vile when we argue and we're what? I can still make her smile when we wake up and refresh. Keep her laughing every minute, that's just how it's gotta be. But when we clash, we're stubborn and there's nothing stopping me. She's looking through my phone like, why these chicks still holler me? Looking down my Insta, why these chicks still following? Damn, I ain't even double tap nothing. Sending me some screenshots saying, babes, why you fronting? Used to have me in the days I was blinded by your love. Now it all seems clear like she left the tap running. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. Yo, I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. Now it all seems clear like she left the tap running. Now she's blowing up like I left the gas running. Now it all seems clear like she left the tap running. Hey. Now she's blowing up like I left the gas running. She hates when I smile like that. She said you're always getting pee when you smell like that. Cause all my exes went berserk, I had to hurt right back. Then I took out all these chicks and it turned like that. Can't hate on the player, just be hating the games. Cause all these games that I've been playing got you going insane. I'm on top of the leaderboard and I'm in first place. I unlocked the achievables in my trophy case. She said I hate when you smile at other girls like that. So you smiled at me when we first went out. Now I don't ever see that in your flipping face no more. Why you blowing hot and cold like the thermostat? Cause you told me before there's no turning back. And right now time I wish I could turn that back. Now you don't mean that, now you don't mean that. Cause all you act like is JB and not like Jack. Ay. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. Now it all seems clear that she left the tap running. Now she's blowing up like I left the gas running. Now it all seems clear that she left the tap running. Now she's blowing up like I left the gas running. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. I ain't a player, I just crush a lot. Now it all seems clear that she left the tap running. Now she's blowing up like I left the gas running. Now it all seems clear that she left the tap running. Now she's blowing up like I left the gas running.
I really enjoyed that track. That was really,
Thank
really
you.
good.
Thank you very much.
So that's been around for a fair while, would you say? It's not
Yeah.
on your new EP, is it?
No, that's been around since about September last year.
Okay, cool.
But it's still one of the best songs that I perform, and that gets the party jumping
Yeah,
really.
it's
So
got a good tune to it. It's
yeah,
catchy.
it's very catchy. Yeah,
Definitely just makes you want to bounce a
yeah.
bit.
But I've got
Make you wanna do it.
like from young kids like it to 50-year-olds. So
Yeah.
that's probably one of my most defining songs. I'd say.
And is it based on true story?
Yeah, I
Take
can't
that
say.
as a
Yeah.
yes. That smells as it all. We'll move on. So you mentioned earlier that you performed at a festival in Amsterdam. Do you
Yes.
perform around different countries often?
That was our first like abroad kind of booking. That was it come around very early actually. It was just after we set up the label. My brother's my manager, so he kind of got in touch with the event organisers, and I don't know how he got it, but he got it. But we was alongside Big Nasty.
Nice.
Wiley was meant to be there. Chase and Status was there. General Levy. It was crazy.
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
honest.
Good exposure for you guys.
Very good exposure.
Yeah. Cool. And do you plan to? Would you like to perform abroad more often now?
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. There was another one that we got asked to do, but it was only a month after Amsterdam, so we were like, we can't really
Yeah.
like afford to do that yet. But yeah, we would like to do it in the future, and maybe next year we'll try and do a few
Yeah.
more.
And what about like sort of UK festivals? Festival season's coming up, nearly the summer. So
Yeah, no,
Sounds fun.
festivals. We've got one coming up. I'm featured on a track from a girl named Amelia.
Yeah.
So she's booked in for a festival in Hertfordshire, and it's called Goat Fest. So that's on
Goat
the
Fest.
Goat Fest.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is it just
I've
gonna
never
be
heard
loads
of
of
it.
goats?
Yeah, I've never heard of it. It must be full of goats there, but yeah, yeah, I've got that one coming up. It's the end of August. I'm not sure exactly on the date, to be honest, but yeah, that's coming up at the end of August. But that's my only festival booking this year. But next year, I'm trying to get more festivals.
And do you like to go to festivals just to go watch music yourself?
Yeah, I love a festival.
What festivals
Yeah.
you go to?
Wireless is one of the best ones. We used to go to Wildlife in Brighton, but that's not on this year, so I'm a
Oh,
bit
that's
gutted
a
about that, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do love a festival.
I love being glass though. As you can see, I still have my wristband. Some people find that really disgusting, but it's like, comes in the shower with me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, Glasgow isn't on this year either, is it? Or was it last year it wasn't on?
No, it's not on this year, is
No,
it? I
it's this
don't-
year,
No,
yeah.
it's not this year.
Yeah. So hopefully next year. That'd be good. Have you
Yeah,
ever been
yeah.
Glasgow?
That's the one I really want to go
You've
to,
gotta
but I've
go,
never
Glasgow's
been.
one of the
Never
best.
been. Yeah, I'd
Especially
love to
when
go.
V was the first festival I ever went to.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you think that's good, and it's just a small park in Chelmsford.
Yeah,
and you go to
yeah.
Glastonbury, it's like,
It's huge,
wow, like,
huge,
this
yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah, that's
Pretty
the
cool.
ultimate one you've got to
Yeah,
go to.
definitely.
You need to go there.
Definitely. So, if people want to get hold of your music and your EP, or just follow you on social media and whatnot, how can they do that?
Instagram, I'm J_Brooker Music and Row Productions 1. On YouTube, just J-Brooker. All my music should come up. iTunes, Spotify, just write J-Brooker in. All the music should just come up then.
Cool, sounds good. So before you go though, every time I have a Meals Meets, we always try and beat a world record. I always say
Okay.
we, but I never do it. It's always my guess. So what record have you chosen to try and break?
It's to eat the marshmallows.
And how many do you have to eat? Can you remember?
25, is it?
25 within a
25.
minute. So we're going to get set up and then we'll see how you do.
I'm not going to do very well, I know it. I already know it.
So have confidence in yourself. Jack is going to see how many marshmallows he can eat in 1 minute. Now, the target to beat is a 25, which was achieved on the 25th of March in 2013 in Malta. Fun fact for you. The rules, the marshmallows have to be standard size. So we've got them. We haven't got the mini marshmallows because that's stupid. You have to eat one at a time and you can't have a drink through it. So are you ready for this?
I'm not ready, but yeah.
We'll go for it. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. That's 1. Need 4, 5 seconds. You got 1.
I didn't think it'd be this hard.
Are they dry?
Very.
So you got, it's been 15 seconds. Target is 3. We're gonna get to 3. I don't know how they did 25. It's 23 seconds and you've only had 1. Here we go. Second one has gone in. We're halfway through already. I think you can do 3. That's good to have a target. I think we'll get there. They look really nice, like the marshmallows. I'm going to eat one afterwards. I'm not going to time myself though. I'm just going to enjoy it. Okay, it's 42 seconds gone. Got 15 seconds left.
I reckon I can beat 25 now.
We're so close. We've done 3. You've done your target. Maybe you can get to 4 in 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Stop. Well, you got 4 in. We'll count that as 4. How are you feeling?
Defeated. Very defeated.
Are you enjoying the marshmallows though?
They're really nice, yeah, I like them. I wish I had some water with it, but...
We can drink now. It's afterwards. Just refresh yourself. Well, thank you very much for coming into the Phoenix studio. And just remind everyone about your EP, how they can get it, and your social media.
iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, all of the streaming sites. Just J-Brooker, underrated 2. It will come straight up. Thank you.
No worries. And thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll see you next month here in the Phoenix 7 studio for the next Mills Meets.